Hello everybody. I hope all of you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to read about training of a stock trader. This is from the book Reminiscences of Stock Operator, and I'm reading from the page 268. This is the last para I'm starting from. So let's read it and understand how Jesse Murray, who did his best stock operations in 1900, how he think about of the training of a stock trader. And let me clear you, he was a multi-millionaire in the year of 1900s. So yes, we must understand what he thinks about it. We must know, because he was the best in this field in his time. The training of a stock trader is like a medical education. The physician has to spend long hours learning anatomy, physiology, and collateral subjects by the dozens. He learns the theory and then proceeds to devote his life to the practice. He observes and clarifies all sort of pathology phenomena. He learns to diagnose if his diagnosis is correct, and that depend upon the accuracy of his observation. This line is very important. That depends upon the accuracy of his observation. He ought to do pretty well in his prognosis. Always keep in mind, of course, that human fallibility and the utterly unforeseen will keep him from scoring 100% of the bullseyes. Here we are talking about a trader, right? We're comparing this from the medical professional. So anything unseen can happen, and 100% cannot be done. These unseen events, human fallibility, keep him from scoring 100%. And then he gains inexperience. He learn not only to do the right things but to do it instantly, so that many people will think he does it instinctively. It really is not automatism. It is that he has diagnosed the case according to his observations of such cases during a period of many years. And naturally, after he diagnosed it, he can only treat it in the way that experiences has taught him in the proper treatment. You can transmit knowledge, that is, your practical collection of card index fact, but not your experience. That's true, right? You cannot share your experience. You can give him an idea, but the thing you gain and you understand in your psychology is only to you. Sometimes you cannot even explain it, in words, but it's come behind the mind. Okay, let's start reading again. A man may know that what to do and lose money if it does not do it quickly enough. Okay, if a trader is written rules, he might be able to understand what's happening, but he will not able to make money. It can also happen if he's right, but if it's not doing it with the proper timing, he may lose money, and that is correct. And second para, what he writes: observation, experience, memory, and mathematics. Let me repeat it: observations, experience, memory, and mathematics. These are what the successful trader must depend on. He must not only observe accurately, but remember at all the time what he has observed. Meaning that if you has understood that a certain pattern is occurring in this chart, and if you are understanding it on a higher time frame, then you have to note it down. You have to always remember that this is happening. Maybe some noise in day can change your behavior toward the trading, but if you know that this was my observation, this is about to happen in this chart, not 100%, but if you have a certain idea, then you will trade it according to the observation. So you have to remember. Read it again. He cannot bet on the unreasonable or on the unexpected, however strong his personal conviction may be about man's unreasonableness, or however certain he may feel that the unexpected happen very frequently. Let me read it again. He cannot bet on the unreasonable or on the unexpected, however strong his personal conviction may be about the man's unreasonableness, or however certain he may feel that the unexpected happen very frequently. He must bet always on probabilities. This is what we just observed and repeat, that he has to take actions according to his observation, because if the observation is right, there are certain probability that yes, that thing can happen. So he has to take decision according to the probability, according to his memory, mathematics, experience, and observation, right? That is, try to anticipate them. Years of practice at the game, of constant study, of always remembering, enabling the trader to act on the instant when the unexpected happen, as well as when the expected come to the pass. This is really good, right? We can understand this now. Okay, next para. A man can have great mathematical ability and an unusual power of accurate observation and yet fail in the speculation unless he has possessed the experience and the memory, right? So you must remember what you're doing, and then the bigger plan, the shorter plan, and you must have the experience to execute it, and you must have the experience that yes, if this thing is happening, then what are the odds that it can succeed, and this thing only comes with their experience, right? Yes. And then, like the physician who came up with the advance of science, the wise trader never ceased to study general conditions to keep track of development everywhere that are likely to affect or influence the course of the various markets. After years at the game, it becomes a habit to keep posted. He acts almost automatically. He acquires the invaluable professional attitude that enable him to beat the game at times. This difference between the professional and the amateur or occasional trader cannot be emphasized. I find, for instance, that memory and mathematics help me very much. Wall Street makes its money on mathematical basis. I mean, it makes its money by dealing with facts and figures. Okay, so this last line is the crux, that if you have the right facts and figures, and if you stick to that, there are higher probabilities that you will going to make money, and that's how professionals do it. Okay, we can understand this. So let's read the next para, and this is the last one we are going to read today in this video. When I said that a trader has to keep posted on the minute and that he must take a purely professional attitude toward all the markets and the developments, I merely mean to emphasize against the hunches, and the mysterious ticker sense hasn't so very much to do with the success. Of course, it often happens that an experienced trader acts so quickly that he has not time to give all his reasons in advance, but nevertheless, they're good and sufficient reasons because they're based on facts collected by him in his years of working and thinking and seeing things from the angles of professional, and to whom everything that comes to his mill is grist. Yeah, that is understandable. We can understand this. That is, if a professional is watching us his setup from maybe 5-10 years, then then he can understand the factors very quickly. He has not write down 10 things and then understand it. He is not supposed to make drawings on the charts and then understand what to happen. If he is watching the charts from years, he can just see it and understand what is going to happen and what is actually happening in the chart. So yes, experience gives a lot of upper hand in the game, and this is what the beauty of experience and understanding deep into the markets. So that's all about the video. I hope you learned something good today. I hope you gained some insights in the game. That's all about for today. I hope you guys will share it with your friends, with your trader friends, and let's help the community grow. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a very good day.